Well, I woke up and I like myself today, so your like is extra. My job is to like me first.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chrissy Vibes. Today I'll be doing a video based on building a relationship with yourself. That is something that I'm currently doing, so I thought, why not spread some knowledge? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. When beginning this journey, first thing that I did was I had to acknowledge that it was very important where and how I was spending my attention. Do I spend way too much time on the phone? Do I ever have quality time for myself? And when I do have my quality time for myself, do I really enjoy my own company? So once I realized how important it was for me to understand where I was spending a lot of my time and energy, I wrote down a list that, all right, there's no problem with speaking on the phone, but you can't be on the phone for 2-3 hours a day. No, you shouldn't have that kind of time. So be on the phone for half an hour, then do something that's for you. Once I did that, I had to set realistic expectations. I didn't want to think, oh, because I'm building a relationship for myself, I'm going to just do things that I know I may not be able to achieve in this current moment, but taking steps each day, I was gonna get there eventually. But as of now, just be realistic with your self-development, you know? That allowed me to be in every moment, which wasn't too overwhelming for me, which I really enjoyed. And then the main thing after that was to really just stay loyal to myself. It's very easy to neglect yourself or to think, oh, whatever, I'll work on myself next week. Let me have an off day today. You know, if you're going to be loyal to somebody, if you're not going to stab them in the back, if you're not going to put that person down, why are you putting yourself down? Once you're loyal to yourself, that means you can't really ignore yourself. I just started having this main character syndrome. Like, it's definitely my world because it is my life and I live in it. I started wanting the best for myself. I started off with very simple things. I started dressing up a bit more, you know? Not just wake up and put on a pair of leggings and a hoodie and off I go. I would wake up, I'd think, what color do I want to wear today? What vibe? What's my mood today? Some other days you might just want to slick your hair back, do your edges, brush out your brows. You've revamped yourself to the littlest, but you feel different and your energy is just amazing compared to how you felt when you first woke up. Show up as the best her on that present day. So once I started doing that, I was always intentional with myself. So if I'm watching something, I'm like, all right, so what are the benefits of me watching this show? Like, before this, I really used to love watching just trash TV, and now you'd never catch me investing a lot of my time watching Love and Hip Hop. That's not the type of program I'm trying to consume my body with and my mind with and my emotions with, because I'm not gaining anything positive from watching that. So I started watching well-being channels. I started speaking positivity into myself. So everything I was watching is who I wanted to become. So then that's when I started betting on myself. I wasn't happy with how I looked like. So what could I do for me that made me feel more stimulated, that would make me feel good mentally, emotionally and physically? I would just go to the gym every single day. I've been showing up for myself, and it's crazy because going to the gym, it just helped me just change my whole perspective of everything. I always remind myself I am my biggest bidder in my life. There's no way someone can come into my life and I'm not fulfilled within myself. I can't project the love they deserve if I can't project that love within myself. Another thing I did was I found myself a signature perfume that represents me. It helps me understand, actually, this is who I am in a scent. I would recommend, like, always reading the notes in a perfume, always understanding what you like in your perfume. Anything jasmine is a signature scent for me, and I'm just like, so moving forward, I had to do was really listen to my intuition, listen to my gut feeling. I realized listening to my intuition, it was a very important part in building a relationship. When you listen to your intuition, in a nutshell, you're basically trusting yourself, you're trusting your judgment. And always remember, your intuition and your gut feeling is basically your ride or die. Honestly guys, your intuition is basically your partner in crime. You should always listen to your intuition. So once I started listening to my intuition, I started to understand myself. If I was discussing something with someone and my intuition was like, no, you are right, and someone tried to convince me otherwise, it's just not possible for me. You'd have to take a top tier manipulative person to really deter you from your gut feeling. So another thing that I started doing was I started romanticizing myself and started taking myself places. Things that I'll do with other people, I started doing it by myself. And you know what you don't realize is you end up having so much fun when you realize, actually, I'm so lit, I love my own company. And you start seeing why other people like certain traits of you, and you're just like, yeah, you know what, I might just be that girl, you know. When you're building a relationship with yourself, you have to be selfish to get to where you need to get to. Always remember, inner peace only begins when you choose not to allow anything outside your control to control your emotions. Once you understand that within yourself, you will never allow anything outside your four walls to affect you. Because in a nutshell, outside noise just distracts you from your path. All you need to do is just stay in your lane, stay focused, carry on just self-analyzing yourself. The next thing I'd recommend doing is being self-reflective. Have a journal every single day, write down what you aim to achieve with yourself. Today I'm going to speak positivity to myself. Today I'm going to tell myself, even though you've been broken down, you are worthy. I am worthy of having the best emotions for myself. Do that, write the affirmation down and say, I'm going to say this to myself for the next 3 days. The same thing, I am worthy of being emotionally loved. I am worthy of loving myself. I am worthy of loving myself. I am worthy of loving myself. I am worthy of self-love. I am worthy of self-love. I am worthy of self-love. And once you say those words to yourself, you find yourself loving yourself. You find yourself thinking, oh, the little things that you didn't like about yourself, actually, they're not that bad after all. You'll never find yourself speaking any negativity onto yourself, like, oh, I got big ears or something like that. You end up being like, oh wow, my ears are big, but you know what? I love them because it helps me hear every little thing. So that's just how you need to be moving with yourself. Another thing while building a relationship with yourself is own your past. There's nothing worse than thinking you can move forward and you don't own your past, because basically the shadow of your past is just always going to be following you. Yeah, because you're so ashamed and you don't want to open up that door. You find yourself always being anxious, and you find yourself again back in the mental state where you think, actually, I can't even do this because I did this a couple of years ago, I did this last week. Once you open that door and you deal with your demons and you shut that door, the demons are now buried, you know? And once you bury the dead, they can't come back up, you know? So, and that just allows you to move on with your life smoothly with no guilt. Also, be around people that match your energy. If you're a vibrant person, I don't think being around nonchalant people is the best thing for you, because very slowly their energy will start to rub off on you and you won't even realize. You know what? People that are happy and they're up here on a night out and they're out with someone that's down here, because you're up here and this person is down here, you might end up feeling like you're doing the absolute most and you need to relax. So you find yourself relaxing. Boom. You're out, but you're doing things you'd normally do when you're watching a movie, sitting still and watching something and not talking or doing anything. So always be cautious of who you're around. Be around people that match your energy. Be around people who understand you as a person. Another thing I started realizing is I should always remember I am capable of making my own decisions. If you've decided to do something, you do not need to call someone and tell them, oh, by the way, I was thinking of doing this thing, but I'm not too sure. What do you think? Damn well knowing inside of you, you're 100% certain that actually I am going to do it, but you just want people to validate your decisions. But just make a decision, do it. If it was the wrong decision to make, and that's fine, you've learned from it. If there was a right decision to make, you're like, oh, I did that all by myself, you know? Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.